This episode of Drop the Dead Donkey was first shown in November 91. In the week in which Mrs. Thatcher attacked John Major's line on Europe, Frank Bruno made an embarrassing comeback, and there was controversy over the Quorn fox hunt.
Now then, we've got an advanced copy of Major's interview about his time on the dole.
Oh, God! No doubt he'll go into that revolting Uriah Heep routine of his. You know, I'm ever so humble. I've only got 4 O-levels, but I've done quite well, haven't I, considering? And you just know that beneath that self-deprecating android smile, he's got an ego the size of the bloody planet Jupiter! I'm sorry, it's just that it's been bothering me a bit recently.
Right, now there's still a lot of controversy on this Michael Jackson video. Objections to him stroking his groin.
Well, it's his groin now. Probably used to be his nose.
You all right, George?
Yes.
Okay, what else?
Well, I was chatting with some fellow worshippers of this new, more radical group I've joined, Vigilantes for Christ. And they were bemoaning the fact that our reports never seem to carry any positive social message.
Well, the special report that I'm doing is socially relevant. I'm going to live as a down and out for a week.
Since when?
Since half an hour ago. I approve Damien's idea. I think it'll make an excellent subject for a report. After all, this is the caring 90s.
Hang on. This is 1991. So who decided that the 90s would be caring?
Lots of heartless shits who work in advertising.
Has George agreed to this piece of Damien's?
Oh, yes. At least I think he agreed. He just sort of grunted.
Right. George, why didn't you mention Damien's latest jaunt to me? I mean, how am I supposed to allocate resources if I don't have... You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. No, I'm not. Margaret's leaving me.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, George. What on earth's brought this on?
Well, it's been a very difficult year for us, what with the house developing subsidence. And the builders coming in, and then fracturing the water main, flooding the basement and eroding the foundations. And then the second lot of builders coming in and discovering that the roof was unsafe. That poor chap's still in hospital. I'll never forget seeing him plummet past the window as I cleaned the sink. And then there was my mystery tummy trouble. They say it's all clear, but I don't feel right. And I'm overworked, which means I never get home, which means my wife is leaving me, which means my irritable bowel syndrome is starting up and I can feel a migraine coming on. Still, mustn't grumble.
Look, George...
This fluke of our stuff.
Dave.
I mean,
Not now.
Eh?
Margaret's leaving him.
Oh, I'm sorry, George. I really am.
It's okay, Dave.
Another bloke, is it?
Dave!
I'm sorry. Just that in my experience, whenever a woman leaves her husband, there is invariably another man involved.
Yes, usually it's you. I suggest if you can't be helpful, you just... Okay? Now listen, George. You and Margaret obviously need time to talk things through, so why don't you just, I don't know, leave all this, get a cab and go home early.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good idea. Might catch her with him.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I thought that was helpful.
Honestly. Bloody hell, it's compo. Very funny.
Now, let's get this perfectly straight. You reckon you could live as a true down and out?
That's right. No outside help, no money, nothing for 6 days and nights.
You'll never manage it.
Listen, when I set myself a personal goal, I achieve it, okay? I've known a lot of human suffering.
You've filmed a lot of human suffering. And sometimes you've caused it. But you have never experienced it.
Listen, I have very deep personal resources, okay? I've got secret rendezvous arranged with the camera crew so that my cover isn't blown. And in exactly 6 days' time at 10:30 a.m., I will be back in here with a story that'll make John Pilger eat dust.
Yeah, okay, frisk him for credit cards.
Come on, look, stop this. All my cards are locked away in my drawer along with my checkbook and my house keys.
Oh, this is pathetic.
Well, all right, so you don't think I'll manage it?
It's not just me, dear boy. Hands up all those who don't think Damien could live as a proper down and out for a week.
Right, well, you'll see.
Dave, do you think he could actually stick it out for a week?
I hope so. Think of the fun I'm going to have with his credit cards. Hello, is that Ladbrokes?
The weekend?
Not really. Spend most of it trying to persuade Margaret not to leave.
Now, listen, George. I'm not usually one to offer advice, but I think the answer might be a romantic candlelit dinner, champagne, soft music, just sweet talker.
Well, Margaret would never fall for that, Henry. She's highly intelligent.
Well, there's your mistake. You see, never get involved with a woman whose IQ measures higher than her bra size. That's my motto.
Yes, well, we can't spend all morning listening to Henry's inadequacies. Now then, progress report on Damien. I've just viewed the stuff he sent in over the weekend, and it is surprisingly good. It does look rough, though. Apparently Saturday night he slept on the embankment in a bin liner.
Oh, well, we've all done that.
On the stories front, there are some rumours about another hostage being released. Now, it might be Waite, or it could be Terry Anderson, the journalist. So, Dave, let's have their biogs ready, OK?
Of course, kidnap's a nightmare that haunts all journalists. I remember Margaret and I used to talk a lot about what would happen if I was kidnapped.
Well, you were never likely to be kidnapped, George.
No, but Margaret seemed to want to talk about it.
Yes, I suppose we should do something on these accusations of Lady Porter running a slush fund to get seats on the Westminster Council.
How did Lady Porter get chosen as Lord Mayor? Honestly, Dick Whittington must be spinning in his grave.
He's still got one. She's probably sold it by now.
Right, now we've also got...
George, this AIDS feature. I've got a slight quibble with the wording.
Go on.
Well, instead of, and yet safe sex is still shunned by many, both heterosexual and homosexuals, I think it should say, and yet safe sex is still shunned by many, both heterosexuals and deviants.
Yes, that does change the tone of the piece slightly, doesn't it, Sally?
No, just putting the story into a moral context, that's all. It's a serious problem.
I don't like the word problem, Sally. I prefer the word opportunity. So, team, what's going down?
Well, we're doing this feature on AIDS, and
A
Sally...
feature on AIDS. It won't be depressing, will it? Only research shows that items on AIDS encounter viewer resistance. The audience is out of sympathy with its victims. They often regard AIDS as self-inflicted.
Or as a punishment from God.
George, what exactly is in this report?
Well, it focuses mostly on the plight of haemophiliacs.
Haemophiliacs! Well, that's all right, then.
So, George, about this voiceover.
I am not changing it, Sally.
I see. So once again, I find myself taking a moral stand alone, just like I did yesterday.
For the last time, Sally, we only report substantiated news stories. Now, the growth of Satanism in the Territorial Army does not fall into that category.
It's okay, Alex. It's not your fault you're walking in darkness. I shall pray for God to send you enlightenment.
And while you're there, can you ask him to send me Kim Bassinger?
Because for so many, living in Britain today means being part of the underclass, being an invisible statistic. This is Damien Day, surviving on the streets of London.
Very nice. Very poignant. So, you're determined to stick out the week, are you?
Absolutely. Now, tonight's rendezvous, 10 o'clock Waterloo, okay, boys?
How long since you've eaten?
Not since 6 last night. You couldn't give me a bit of that Mars bar, could you?
Well, I'd love to, mate. But I wouldn't want to be responsible for you failing to fulfill one of your personal goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Besides, I'm sure someone of your deep personal resources can transcend a little hunger. Isn't that right, lads?
Oh, you bastards.
Still no, Sally. We are not doing a report on Satanism in the Territorial Army.
I remember back in '67, I think it was, I took my camera crew to one of these devil worship rituals, you know, where everyone prances around naked, drinking animal blood and having orgiastic sex.
Made a good report, did it?
Who said it was for a report?
Where are we on the hostages?
Well, I've just been watching the enemy's coverage of the hostage release, and they are outgunning us in the human interest department. I want more reactions. Now, let's have reactions from the relatives, from church leaders, Ollie North, Paris the Quader, Major, Hurd, Kinnock, David Steele, and Paddy Ashdown.
You missed out Saint and Greavesy.
It's not very helpful, Alex. Though, come to think of it, Tom Sutherland did play for Rangers. That's a good idea, Alex. Lateral thinking. Yes, let's go with that.
Yes. Well done, Alex.
Well, I think it's wonderful. Not only is Terry free, but he's managed to diet.
Right, well, there's more allegations about the Quorn hunt. What sort of a person enjoys hunting?
Well, actually, George, I've been invited to join the same hunt as Jane Seymour.
Sad the state of hunting, isn't it? Nowadays, it's all bloody awful actresses, scrap metal dealers from Essex, and jumped-up media types. The fox doesn't run from terror anymore, but social embarrassment.
Is the AIDS piece ready?
Oh, not yet. Her Holiness hasn't done the voiceover.
Yes, I thought moral defectives might be an acceptable compromise.
No, I think an acceptable compromise is that I get one of our trainee bloody newsreaders to do this voiceover. All right, Sally?
All right, George.
Right. Well, if that's everything.
George, a quick debrief.
Oh, here we go. Nigel Lawson's still saying we shouldn't join a single European currency.
Oh, come on, we shouldn't listen to him. How can you trust the judgment of a man who calls his daughter Nigella?
Well, I suppose he wanted to name her after him.
Then why didn't he call her fat git with stupid haircut?
George, I'm not just an executive. I'm a mate. And I've heard about your problem with Margaret. And I just want to offer you some very, very important advice. Remember, George, every down is just an up, waiting to happen.
Well, thank you for that pearl of wisdom, Gus.
No, please, George, no thanks needed.
No, nothing in there. You don't find any decent leftovers these days. It's all that bloody recycling. Had a good day?
No.
Me neither. I went for a job. Usual bollocks. You can't have a job till you got a gaff. Can't have a gaff till you got a job.
So what are you going to do then?
I thought I'd become Prime Minister. That way you get the house thrown in. You're new to this, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've been beaten up yet?
No?
I've been beaten up 5 times. No, a few bruises, you know, means you do better at the begging.
Oh, look at me, I'm shivering.
No, that's good, because when you stop shivering, that means you're about to snuff it. Night, night.
It's annoying. There's a limit on Damien's Connect card.
Right, we're expecting another outburst from Tebbit on Europe. He's going to say that any unification proposal should not include the F word.
What, France? Yes, I quite agree.
Now, if that's everything...
Not quite, George. There is still the Satanism in the territory.
It's not a news story.
Well, I was told to expect this.
What?
There is a media conspiracy to keep the rise of Satanism out of the news. Probably orchestrated by Satanists. That's how they work. For all we know, George could be a disciple of the devil.
Yeah, that's right. Look. He's wearing the Satanist symbolic garment, the grey cardigan.
I think we're possibly getting a little bogged down here. Sally, would you like to step into my office? I just want to talk to you about whether you think you're getting enough time off.
Oh, George, we recorded a reaction from a top broker to Lamont's claim that the recession's over. Can't use it, though. Bloke just keeps giggling.
Did Damien rendezvous with his camera crew?
Yeah, good piece. Surprising moments of reality. So, how's it going with Margaret?
Well, I've persuaded her to have dinner with me this evening. I'm just hoping I can talk her out of leaving.
George, a word of advice. Use your one trump card, your air of total vulnerability. Only the other day, I heard some women in the office likening you to a sick puppy one might find drowning in a canal. Use that.
Yes, well, thanks for that little pep talk, Dave.
My pleasure.
This bank's cash point has been closed due to vagrants sleeping in the lobby.
Well, of all the small-minded... Oh, that's it! I'm moving my account.
Let's see what other accommodations on offer. Ah, there's this airy south-facing residence conveniently situated for shops and tube, recently redecorated by a chicken biryani eater. Oh,
Hey,
there's a...
hey, this one looks good.
Oh, that's Newcastle Jack. He's lived here for 9 years. He's a bit house proud.
Got my lip, look.
Brilliant. That come in handy for the begging. Now, this guy's a promising target. See, he's with his girlfriend, showing off a bit. I tell you what, the more pathetic you seem, the bigger it makes them feel. Okay? All right?
Excuse me, you don't happen to have any spare change, do you?
Sure.
£5p. 5p! Why? 5p. What do you call that, you tight-fisted git? You can afford more than bloody 5p, you cheapskate. What do you do for a living? Eh? Come on!
Well, if you must know, I work for a shipping company.
Yeah, well, I hope all your bloody boats sink on the same day! I hope she gives you the bloody clap and all! Oh, no. Oh, no!
What?
I've stopped shivering.
That's because it's got warmer.
Oh, thank God for that. Hey, look, well, I'm sorry that I lost my rag before, but I just couldn't take any more. Thank God this is my last night.
Hey?
Look, I'm not a down and out. I'm a TV reporter. I'm doing this special story on what it's like to live on the streets. Look, all I wanted to do was experience the grim reality.
Oh, I think you're about to.
What?
Hello.
We're the local pest control. Cleansing the streets of parasites like yourself by setting fire to them.
Ah, yes. Well, actually, you see, I'm not a tramp. No, I'm a TV reporter. Damien Day.
Damien Day. Well, well, well.
Hey?
It's Damien Day. Damien Day. That's terrific. We're honoured.
Honoured. You're honoured.
Honoured, yeah. Because we've never set fire to a celebrity before.
Wonder how Damien's getting on.
Well, one more hour and he's managed it.
Look at this. Sad, isn't it? See some old has-been stagger back into the ring just to beat up some mediocre, lightweight non-entity.
Yes, I think Bruno really needs
No,
it.
no, no, no. I'm talking about Thatcher.
I want to thank you all for your advice. I took Margaret for a romantic candlelit dinner, and I told her she was my reason for living, and she just cackled. Then I played it extra vulnerable until she said, and I quote, "Pack it in, George, you look like a drowning puppy." At which point she got up and walked out. I'm now going to turn this down into an up by not listening to any more moronic advice.
Well, I still think there's another man.
Damien, what are you doing? You've only got another hour to go.
I don't care.
Oh, but come on.
I couldn't take any more.
Oh, it's the cold that finally got to you, eh?
No. No, as a matter of fact, it was about to get a lot warmer. Some skinheads wanted to turn me into a form of street lighting. Spent the rest of the night hiding in a rubbish tip. I fell asleep, and I awoke when a rat mistook my toe for a Mars bar. I have been abused, gnawed, throttled, almost incinerated, and I've had enough. Now, what did you think of the stuff that I've been sending in?
Well, Damien, I think that it will edit together into a very impressive piece.
I thought it was rather disappointing.
Disappointing?
I expected something more juicy. You know, accounts of adolescents with needles sticking out of their arms. Winos turning blue with cold. Something. Quite frankly, the stuff you sent in, Damien, was... well, it was depressing.
It's because it is depressing!
Yes, well, I'm afraid it will look a little pale up against Lynn Yates' documentary, where she's a beggar in Mexico City for a week.
Well, you are going to put mine out.
Oh, yes. We'll bung it out in the early morning slot, between the horror movie and the wrestling.
Gus, I went through hell for that story.
Excuse me, but I feel ill.
Damien! So the Lord watched over you, did he?
Not noticeably.
But he was there, Damien. He watches over everybody.
How does he watch over everybody?
Well, that's obvious. He's got a remote control and he blips from person to person.
Yes, well, you must excuse me. It's time for me to pray for the strength to fight the armies of Satan.
Oh, don't worry, I've captured it for posterity. Who wants Prince?
Me.
Can we keep the noise down, please?
Oh, George, you're always spoiling our fun.
Oh, stop bleating! Henry, you've got to... No. Damien, that's no way to come into the office.
Hello. Yes, my name's Damien Day. I bank with you. And I was appalled to see that you have closed your cash point just to deny shelter to down-and-outs, and I'd like to move my account, please. Oh, yes? No, look, I am telling you that there is no way that I can suddenly be £400 overdrawn. Actually, can I get back to you on that? Charlie, you bastard!
Any more on the EC?
Thatcher stressing that the people must be consulted.
Thatcher?
Yes.
Margaret Thatcher?
Yes, well, perhaps she's on medication or something. I must say, though, I have missed her. She's got personality. A repulsive personality, but at least she's got one. Unlike Major, the human Mogadon tablet, with that dullard Heath.
Is there any British leader you've liked?
Oh, yes, Lloyd George. Fought like a lion, spoke like an angel, drank like a fish, and screwed like a rabbit. Now, that's what I call a prime minister.